Down to the dirty business of the law from my own personal store. Desperate, malnourished, 4 hours sleep in a week, seeking help. I couldn't get a Valiant where 2 panic attacks would get most indefinite OxyContin. Poor me, eh? Just needed a girl in the hey. Just needed to feel black, whatever the fuck that means, hey. Well, I'm gonna run it down like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I smashed some windows at a mental clinic after involuntary euthanasia. Pity them. I survived white privilege. I won't even begin it there. Make sure your own assumptions judge his pop for its sunshine and shadow expressions. Approached the hospital with bricks. I wanted medicine in the type I don't usually want. I'm sorry about that. Then come the cops. He says I'm a nigger lover. He was discharged army for killing a black man, he says. Hey, go army, and I guess that's why he be a cop instead. Tells me I probably like G-fish, and that was the moment I snapped. Came at me unarmed, his gun he'd drawn, and the wolf kicked in. My domestic astral cat companion took control and gave him a whip, left him begging on the concrete. I assured him safety, mocked his prowess. One man from China could settle 20 of his egos. Walking off, discharged 2 shots. The other shot me in the head. Hey, yo, believe this, yo, it's not unusual. Got taken to the ground from behind and bashed in handcuffs, kissed the pavement so his grinding black boot didn't smash my teeth. And he, who was at the time, freaked out that I just wasn't dead. Maybe I levitated. It's what he claimed in hospital 2 inlets down. Heard he was in intensive care for a month. Mightn't make it. Okay, so I'm not a killer, no compulsion for violence, but best friend sided with this monkey really sliced my heart. Trodden and beaten, you made it worse, 'cause he looked pretty in a uniform. Honest, I feel bad if I hurt him bad. But what do I say when if I didn't I'd be dead? How do I see that friend and family? How do I feel for them when they infect my close ones with lies? Seen 2 very different footages. Neither was the case. How do I feel about that? Guess what? They withdrew the charges. Why would they do that? No one gets away with hurting a cop. And I sure didn't. And thanks to my family, wondering if all was a monster, still looked after me. I speak to the street, it's no surprise to them. Tried to mention it to them. It happens every day, okay? They know how to speak to you. I'm yet to see real footage, and how do I feel about the civilians? It's so easy for them to learn to suck when a man wears blue. Where's the real man? Where's the self-respecting woman? Then to be crucified, and I make sure you know I don't lie. One statement, they made many. Guess they couldn't get their story on straight on hate, susceptible to self-corrupting perceiving, 'cause they're great. Teenage girls to fornicate. Inception of the dollar, mate. Thugs of the gov, mate. Just so un-Australian, mate. How could you respect them? Best way I see it, they're aliens from another race, another species that is, with our oligarchy, making raids, then bronze handshakes from Jerusalem. Sorry, I feel bad about the bricks. I dropped them, and they spread the terror alerts. They spread the terror. Fucking get your lame story straight.